Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Football Manager European Journeyman here at Ajax. And if I sound a little bit subdued today, it's because, well, this week's been a week, shall we say. Spent Monday in hospital with the little one because she was vomiting, wouldn't keep food down. She seems to be a lot better now. And then both myself and the wife picked up said bug. My wife got over it a lot quicker than I did. I'm still struggling a little bit. I just need to get some recording done. So it's going to be a little bit subdued today. I'm not feeling fantastic. But I was desperate to play, and I can't play until I get a recording done. So hopefully we can get a couple of bits done. And hopefully I'll feel a bit better afterwards. However, today we are taking on Wolfsburg in the Europa League. As you can see, a lot of our players unregistered. I have picked up a youth player from the under-23s. He's not brilliant. He's just there to fill out the squad. It means we've got 7 subs. But I don't need to register him, so that's fine. When did we last see? It's been so long since I've done a recording, I can't even remember when we last saw each other. I want to say it was the FM18 game. It may have been the Dynamo Kiev game. But anyway, we drew 1-1 with Vitesse. Beat Herenveen 3-0 in the Dutch Cup semi-final. Scraped a 2-0 win against Utrecht. Wasn't a brilliant game at all. Seriously, it was a struggle. But today we're going to take on Wolfsburg. We are then going to play the second leg in the same episode against Wolfsburg. Because we don't have much in the way of players, I'm not expecting too much. As you can see though, we are top at the Eredivisie now. The win against Utrecht coincided with AZ beating Zwolle. And yeah, I mean, it was just a 1-0 win. But that meant that we go top by 1 point. Everyone's on equal footing with regards to games. It's still fairly open at the top here. Only, let's have a look, 6 points between us and Feyenoord in 6th. It's a very, very tight league. Anyway, let's get on. Let's go. Let's get this done. We're going to play the 4-2-3-1 because we don't have the strikers to play another. We don't have the players to play anything else, really. So we're going to go ahead with this and hope for the best. Karel Eiting, he's slowly getting better. I think he's past his maximum potential now. But he's going to stay in the team regardless, mostly because he was a homegrown player. Frankie de Jong, again, someone else. I think he's a homegrown player at club. No, I'm saying it. I suppose 15, 16, it's 5 years. How old is he? He's 22 now, isn't he? De Jong. I don't know if he classes as a homegrown. I don't think he's a homegrown at club, unfortunately. But you know, he might run out of numbers. I'm just thinking about players that we need to replace next season. I want to try and get a bit more depth in the squad. Anyway, that's one of the reasons we signed Kenny Tete. Let's get on anyway, because otherwise I'm just going to feel like dog shit. I look like dog shit, and I'm sure I feel like dog shit. As you can see behind me, there, some boxes up. We're starting to pack ready for the move, although we still haven't got a date. Just want to make sure we're ready. So we're going to go with an assertive, go out there and carry straight on. As I said, we're not expecting huge amounts here. This is the away leg to start. Let's get an assertive, pressures off. I want you to go out there. Did not work. Both teams coming to this in good form. How do you rate your chances? I don't. Very good team, going to relish the challenge of keeping our good form going. There we go. So let's start off with a concentrate. That's all we can really do is start off concentrating. If we can go into this, maybe if we can get a goal, an away goal, that would be great. I will take a 0-0. Anything that gives us an advantage when we go to the Johan Cruyff Stadium, as it is now called, since Johan died. It could be worse. Could be the Audi Cruyff Stadium. I mean, he was nowhere near as good as his father. Right. So Kleiber finds Kalatakar, gets it back to Kleiber. Chino, Correa, Gomez. I need to slow this down a little bit. This is just slightly too fast. Let's bring it down to there. That may be slow enough to see now. This is what I normally play it on anyway. Kleiber to Didavi to Correa. There's a lot of build up here. Oh, Czerny's picked up the ball, but Kleiber stole it. Camacho. There's a lot of build up here. Part of me thinks there's a goal coming. Didavi. Kleiber. Camacho has a shot. Yeah. Ignacio Camacho assisted by Sean Kleiber. See, I said there was something coming. We've not had a single shot on goal. Maybe we sit and counter. I think that might be the best bet. I don't think we've not had a single shot on goal yet. So I'm wondering if sitting and countering might be better for us. They've had 4 shots, 3 on target. And I think this might be our best bet. It's not the normal tactic we would be playing. In fact, I still haven't really developed a tactic for this team. It's something I'm going to have to do in the new season. I think I may have mentioned that before. It's been a while since I've recorded. All right, fantastically defended there. That was shocking. So 1-0 so far. 5 shots, 4 on target for Wolfsburg, and nothing for us so far. We're going to ask the boys to concentrate shortly. We've actually had a shot, and it was on target. Interesting. This is my own fault, though. This is me throwing too many changes in the transfer window and not retaining enough players that were registered for the Europa League. Obviously, I was only able to make 3 additions to the squad. Not something I really thought about. Silly me. Counters sort of working. We may have to switch to control. Let's try control. We've got players. We just don't have the depth. We've got like a squad of 18 for this competition. To be fair, going out of it wouldn't be the worst thing for us. Then we can concentrate on the league and the Dutch Cup, which we're still, we're in the final for the Dutch Cup. Let's make those changes. Lommy to man mark. So yeah, we're in the final for the Dutch Cup. We're top of the league. I want to make sure we win that league. That is my main purpose for this season, especially now I fucked it up with the Europa League. I expect to see a much better showing. There we go, getting fired up. Let's highlight all of the players. Let's tell them that there's a lot more to come from them. We believe they've got what it takes to start the second half. We're going to ask the boys to push forward. All right, Wolfsburg have had 11. We've had 3. Maybe we switch to standard. Gomez needs to be marked again. Switch to standard. We'll go push forward, or should we just concentrate? Let's go concentrate. We'll make subs in a bit. Sakai's not having a good game. Czerny's not having a good game. We'll get those guys off now. Haruki, Sakai, Joshua Brennett, Czerny for Jensen. Galvez isn't having a great game either. Now, I'm fully aware this is going to be a very, very sort of low-key episode, because I don't have the same sort of vibrancy, maybe, that I'd normally have. But as I said, I am feeling a bit peaky, a bit rough. Let's switch it to overload, because what the hell? Why not? Yeah, so feeling a bit peaky, feeling a bit rough still. I've been desperate to play this. So, they've cleared the ball down the lines. Down Gomez. João Pedro needs to be careful because he's going to get himself sent off. Bricalo. Fuck. Bricalo. Bricalo. Motherfucker. Obviously not our Bricalo, but Still, motherfucker. Alright, so Di Matteo is going to make this free with this little cross here. Gomez. Oh, thank fuck for that. Right, let's switch to a counter again. We're going to have to... We've got players who could... We could do the 4-3-3 in the next game, I guess. We've got players who could possibly do it. Just trying to think. It's too late now. Alessio, what the fuck are you doing? You really want to infuriate me. That's the way to go around doing it. Die Weghorst, De Vries, Van Overeem. What the fuck was that, boy? Espinosa's taken a knock. Well, we need to get him off now. Make sure he's... We need him for the next game. That is without... I mean, he's the worldie that we've got. The potential worldie that we've got. And he's the best player in this squad. Especially with regards to this smaller Europa League squad that I fucked up. I can't believe I fucked it up. I really can't. What the fuck was I thinking? Maybe the illness started then. Maybe the illness started then. That's it. Get him off the pitch slowly. That's fine. Alright, he's off the pitch. We play this corner now because, well, this game is done. We need to go back to the Johan Cruyff Stadium and or Stadion, or whatever you want to call it, and get a result in the next game. 4 minutes added. That's 4 minutes of dragging it out, isn't it? It's 4 minutes where they can make this free and give me an uphill struggle. Jensen finds Weghorst. Watford want to sign Weghorst. The guy is 28. I'm tempted, if Watford still want him in the summer, because he's valued at 8.5, his value may go up. He's not particularly good. I mean, he's alright, but he's not particularly good. In the summer, if they still want him, I'll probably let him go to them. And we're going to try and get ourselves in a decent young prospect. Unless, of course, we can find a legend cheap who wants to join us. We're going to tell them it's disappointed. Yeah, well, and we're aggressively going to tell them that because I really wasn't happy with that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to play the FC Dordrecht game. We'll have a little cut and we'll be back in a second for the second leg. Right, so we're going to start the second part of the the leg in a second. I've just noticed that Davy Klaassen is listed. He's 28 years old, striker, and obviously he's an Ajax youth product. So I think it might be worth saying it. Oh fuck! I'll do it now. I won't think it straight. I was going to offer like things in the future for him, but because he's an Ajax youth product, it's worth picking him up, possibly as a potential rotation striker. He's also a fairly big name in the game. Basically, I put in world reputation 7,000. And this is the list of people who've got world reputations above 7,000 who are interested in joining us on a transfer. Dries Mertens is there. He's at Chelsea, but he's 33. And his best days are past him. They signed him for 26.5 million, which is ridiculous. Axel Witzel's there, but he's in China. He's also 32. Scouting Emmanuel Mamana. Don't ask. I'm not even sure he's going to be that good, but he may be all right. Luc de Jong, was he an Ajax youth product? No, he was at PSV, but he was at the draft shop before that. He won't be interested. Jasper Cillessen, he's still... He's going to be NEC, isn't he? So how old are you now? You are 31. What year are we in? 2021. So yeah, you'd have been 21 then. So no good for us. But yeah, I mean, there's things to look at. Anyway, we're going to go at the 4-3-3. That's how we're going to play. The game in between, where are we? Let's have a look. FC Dordrecht. We only won 1-0. João Pedro got himself sent off in the 31st minute like a fucking idiot. But we won. That's the main thing. And it does leave us 3 points clear at the top of the Eredivisie. So good going there. Let's submit and let's get into this second leg. And then I'm contemplating going to sleep because I'm fucked. So, with 2 goals down, we need a 3-goal win here without, conceding. I'm going to do that. It's a nice result. And we're going to go with this. There's a lot more to come. Whatever. Just send the assistant. I can't be asked. The team's offered a little and we're surprised. Well, I've only got 18 players to pick from. Stop reminding me. Fuckers. Right, so we're going to push forward. We're going to give it everything. I'm not going to go overload. They've actually had 4 shots in 6 minutes, which is scary. But, I mean, as I say, it may be a good thing for us to go out. This is a massive distraction now, especially with the fact I can't add any players in that we need. Yeah, I mean, going out of the Europa League, we're going to. It's not a terrible thing, but, I mean, it'd be nice. It's just not going to happen. That's my own fuck up, and I'm going to keep going on about it. I don't want to keep going on about it, but I know I will. But, like I say, other things to concentrate on. Gomez makes it 1-0. Yeah, right. Shit. I just don't want this to be embarrassing. I don't want to affect my chances here at Ajax. So I can't remember what I promised with regards to this. I don't think I promised too much. I think they were happy for us to get to where we got to based on our group position when I joined. I think their main concern was about qualifying for the Europa League again. And as it stands, we should be okay to qualify for the Champions League. I fancy my chances qualifying for the Champions League. Sakai finds João Pedro, Weghorst, Jensen. Ooh, close. And that's been the last 2 games, basically. That has been happening. It's been getting close, but it's been going wide. And it's been galling. If I'm completely honest. It's been hard. Obviously, we had the issue with João Pedro in the last match, which you didn't see, getting sent off for silly challenges in the 31st minute. We'll take that, though. He's redeemed himself there. The only problem is, you're offside. We also need 4 goals. Yeah, it's not going to happen. And I'm too ill to think straight. Feel pale, I look pale. Great defending Sake. Well done. It's just... that's just how the last few games have been. Alright, instead of going control, let's just try. Let's go overload. Do what we can with the piss poor players we've got available to us. Not all of them are piss poor, obviously. Espinosa, Lomi, Jensen, all decent. He says. Yeri's not too bad. Van Overeem's not too bad. Yeah, Pedro. Weghorst is going to go, especially if we bring in Davy Klaassen. I think that would be a great exchange. Selling, if we was to sell on Weghorst for, say, his value of 8.5, Klaassen will only cost us 5, which not a bad shout. Get aggressive with him. Let's fucking just. You've not got long to sort it out, lads. I've stressed them out. Fuck them. They're a bunch of cunts. And I do apologise, guys. I know this isn't the best episode. We had the tumble dryer going on in the first leg. Got me feeling like dog shit, being very negative. Yeah. As you can tell, I know I've been coughing for fucking weeks, but yeah, I just this persists. Jensen, fucking, why are you aiming at the keeper? Why? Why do my players insist on aiming at keepers? I thought at this level, at this stage, at this, still aiming at keepers. Still, it's a fucking Sunday League team. However, going overload looks to be working. We're getting more shots on, a few more on target. We're having more attacking chances. What can we do to change things up? Ball winning mid? No. Deep line playmaker, please. I want you to get some balls in. Let's push forward. Let's make some subs. I don't think anything's going to change. 6.2 Jensen. Let's get this youngster on La Vega. Sake for Brennett, and we'll leave the last sub just in case we need it. Which, the way my luck's been going in this episode, in the last 3 games, we're going to need. Yeah, Churdy. Cock. There's nothing else to say there, just cock. And you've had a knock, right? Of course you have. I haven't got any strikers, mate. I haven't got any other strikers left. Right, let's pause this up. Tactics, let's have a look. Channy, Veghorst, right? We'll try that. Let's see what happens with a strikerless. Let's change you to, yeah, that'll do. Change you to, yep, and you to that. I'm going to confirm those changes. You never know. It might work. We might get 4 goals in 14 minutes. I can't see it happening somehow, do you? But it's worth a shot, I guess. Oh, fuck me, this is dire. Well, our Europa League adventure is over. That's fine, because next season we're going to have a Champions League adventure. And we're actually going to have a team that may be able to... Oh, hello, well done, Espinosa. Consolation goal. Superb. We're going to get 3 goals in the next 3 minutes? Probably not. Still, a goal is better than a kick to the cock, isn't it? So, so yeah, so next year, Champions League, got a stronger team than we had with Sibanek. That is what I'm hoping for. We're going to win the Champions League with Ajax. You could argue that the Journeyman is basically done at that point, but no, we're going to carry on going. If we win the Champions League with this team, we will move on to another team. That simple. Or do we? I don't know. Well, obviously, Journeyman, I want, as I said in the previous episode, I want to stay here for a little longer and build something, and mostly my reputation. Not good enough. Shouldn't have lost an aggregate and the team talk. Let's fuck that off. So yeah. So if we do win the Champions League next season, we'll stay on another season and then we'll move on and hopefully get a bigger club. Yeah, defeat whatever 1 to 2 days doesn't matter. You're shit anyway. That you must be bitterly disappointed being eliminated from the competition. Oh, just fuck off, cunt. Got some money. Souza was spotted looking at Yao Pedro. You are not getting that sort of wage, mate. I tell you what we will do. We'll offer you that sort of wage. We'll offer you agent that. You that. Sell on fee percentage. I'll give you a load actually, because well, I don't really care. I'll give you those. Goal bonus. 18 unused substitute fee. We'll get that lowered. European Champions Cup. I tell you what, if we win the Champions League, you can get 225 grand. How about that? If we win the Europa League, you can get 225 grand, right? And we'll give you a yearly wage rise of 20. If you don't want that, we'll fuck you off. Right? Fuck you off and see you later. I'm not that interested. Anyway, guys, we're going to say that that's the end of the episode. I do again apologise about the lack of emphasis and excitement and enthusiasm. And the coughs and the tumble dryer and all that jazz. But thank you very much for joining me and for sticking around for this long. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, please do go ahead, stick a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, then please do go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.